discussion of a gender studies major in class. Girls go to college to get more knowledge, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Like, what are you guys studying? How do they actually give out a degree for that?
Those who benefit from a more sanitized version of the same ideas swirling in the vitriol of the manosphere are exceptionally careful and savvy about what they say. They might dance with ideology that appeals directly to extremist misogynists, but they tread very precisely on just the right side of the line of acceptable speech, couching their theories in caveats and preemptive defense, always ready to argue that their words would have been taken out of context or misinterpreted. They are also extremely adept at the use of irony and purported satire as a means of masking and legitimizing what might be their true beliefs. This has an incredibly powerful effect. It neutralizes their detractors thanks to the cover of freedom of speech. It positions them as hip, scrappy combatants against the po-faced progressives who can't recognize humor when they see it. It appeals to the hardcore far-right adherents who take it at face value, and it works as a getaway for those not yet so far along the process of radicalization, for whom what starts off as humorous irony can slowly slide up into genuine belief. That quote comes from the book Men Who Hate Women by Laura Bates, which not only covers men who hate women on the internet, but women who hate women on the internet. And the general consensus is that women who hate women on the internet are fearful of their own femininity and what it means in the world, and therefore they move far away from what femininity means to them and it means in a community to therefore become one of the boys. So they will start using their vocabulary, they will start playing their sports, they will start, kind of becoming those pick-me's that we see on the internet all the time. That is this whole radicalization that they're talking about. And what's so horrible at the end of the day is that you can shame other women for their femininity, you can shame other people for these things that they're doing, and you can do your best to get into that, locker room chat and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, those men will only ever respect you as a bigot and never as a woman. And because they don't have respect for you as a woman, once you do one wrong thing in that community, you're gone. Especially because you're a woman. Only because you're a woman. Other men in that community can fuck up as much as they want and they will continually be brought back in and welcomed. But because you were a woman, it will take one wrong move and you're done. And then once you're out of that gaze and you're out of experiencing male culture, who are you? What's your personality? What do you like? What do you think? What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? Are you going to be able to answer those questions when that happens? And that analysis of the bigotry and the trolling that you're engaging with online that will live there forever, and the things that your children will probably see you saying about other people, that's part of the reason why they give gender studies majors degrees. And just while we're on the topic of degrees, what is yours in? Because according to the internet, you don't have one. You didn't go to college, which I just find interesting because now you're shitting on people who do.